Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We are due for a regular run, and I was looking at, because we want to go to the chest, the only character I think that has like a decent chest unlock is our boy Azazers. So let's knock out an Azazel run. You know, it's not, it lacks a little bit of the tension to some other characters, but Azazel's a good time. K674-7VZ1, and we do need to do Mega Satan. So to actually spice it up a little bit, we are going to be going angel paths at least. And other than that, I mean, basically, there's two small problems when you're rocking an Azazel run. The first is Azazel's range, the second is his HP. If you can solve those problems, I will take a Headless Baby. It's not my favorite familiar, I don't love having it in the first slot, but I think early on you do like a beggars can't be choosers kind of thing. If you've got the damage to carry you, and I mean, this is kind of weird because Azazel does, but sometimes you don't take somebody in that first slot, but I don't know. I go back and forth on that because I do think sometimes it's wrong to take bad familiars, and that rubs people the wrong way. You'd be surprised how many people freak out and like, but brother Bobby counts towards conjoined. Yeah, but like, who cares? He's bad. And then if I get Little Brim, I'm not gonna be able to aim Little Brim or Incubus or whatever. We're gonna need a Soul Heart here and take some damage. I mean, we could try to unlock the Forgotten, I suppose. Is that something we should do? No, because I want to go to the chest, because we just unlocked the chest. We'll save that for another video. Anyway. What'd you say?
Didn't have a bomb anyway.
Didn't have a bomb anyway. She's so smart. I'm very good at making tutorial videos on how to do something in the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, and then promptly forgetting how to do it. I made a video on Pandora's Box. I constantly have to look up like what the Pandora's Box payouts are for myself. No, thank you. Definitely don't want that. Nah. That's not range, I don't think. If it was range, I might take it. A little greedy to look damage in the face and say not today, but that's better. I'm happy about what we've done here. Actually, not completely solves, but definitely hardcore mitigates our range problem. So one problem, I mean, I would say both problems pretty much solved. Not that this run is necessarily going to defeat Mega Satan, but I'd give us a solid chance as long as we actually are able to get the angel deals or even sacrifice rooms to make the key happen. That might be our biggest obstacle at this point. It's been a nice evening. Casey needed to take a shower this evening, so I got some quality daddy-daughter time, and it's amazing how like much she's grown in a short 6 months, sitting up all by herself, doing all these big girl things. The rapid growth of the development, being a dad is crazy because there's so many firsts in such quick succession, and there's a latent paranoia, especially being the working parent, that I'm going to miss these firsts. We don't want to take anything. Be strong. You always worry about missing firsts. I remember reading that it's a huge thing in like daycare facilities that daycare professionals will constantly see, you know, a kid's first steps, a kid's first word, etc., and just they're sworn to secrecy to not tell the parents, because no parent wants to be like, oh, guess what? You missed their first word. Kid said ball like 8 times today. Like, it's just kind of a letdown. You feel like you're, you know, it's not legitimate. I mean, it's I shouldn't say that. It's a legitimate feeling, but it's sort of like irrational, but it's still there, where you feel like you're a bad parent for missing that. Do I want the left hand? Is the thing. No, but yes, but no. I think I'm gonna drop it. Better items in gold chests. We don't really like. The left hand, I've soured on it. Pretty much, like, almost completely. I think it's most of the time not worth it. I will take it, of course, if I have 2 guppy items. And sometimes on a little bit of a lark if we have, like, good damage and 1 guppy item. But without a gup, I think I'd rather have gold and iron chests in place of those. And, you know, I mean, maybe if you're really hurting on HP, it might also be smart to take the red chest. That doesn't work. It's tempting because it's a good item, but it doesn't work with the Azlazer. I don't think I want shielded tears either. I think that's a little weird. I'm really going ham on these reroll machines, but I know this is very good. I don't really want to take that. So I'm happy that we found some extra money here to try to keep going. I would love to touch, we need to touch active items to end up getting 1,000,000%, but we can't touch them when we can't put them back down. I don't want to be touching them, so. All right, so we got a nice little pastiche of paints here between the blood and the water. Okay. So of course, we're hoping to get an angel deal here. It's not guaranteed, but you have the 50% chance here since we denied the deal with the devil. Once you take devil deals, of course, the devil deals are locked in, and that's all you will get if you get a deal, if that makes sense. Very confusing, sort of. You know, Isaac's a game that tells rather than explains, and most of the time that's, I think, to the game's benefit. But a lot of, like, once in a while it's a detriment. And I think, like, the deals with the devil and angel are maybe one of those places where, like, yeah, it is like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, I missed my cue. We'll just go from here. Just make it work. What are you doing down here? Okay. Bad trip, huh? Do me dirty. Oh, we got a devil deal. Now, thankfully, these wouldn't count against us. It only counts as taking a devil deal. That's another thing that's never really explained, if you pay HP for it. So if we took an item from a red chest, that wouldn't lock in the devil deals. But it's confusing. The deal mechanics are very confusing. Like, even with the stat tracker on here, the top stat looks like your devil deal stat, and the bottom stat looks like your angel deal stat, right? Wrong. That would make far too much sense. The top statistic is your chance of getting a deal at all, and then your bottom statistic is a chance of that deal then being an angel deal. So, yeah, that's fantastic, actually. So now I kind of wish we had taken the left hand. All right, you know, like, don't die. That would be silly. We're not gonna die, I don't think, but this is the bad range coming back to bite me a little bit here. You know, snake in there. I am still happy we did this room, though it's coming close to killing us here. Don't stomp me. All right. Good stuff. Circle him. All right. Got through the bosses. 2 HP. Now we work on climbing back up here. But, so right now we have a 33.75% chance of a deal in general, and we have, like, what? Like, 16 oh man, what is it? 16.8625? Is that what it would be? Something like that? Chance of a deal with the angel, then. Okay, my game just completely froze. That was very strange. I am gonna play this guy a few times, which I rarely do. We have a golden key to open any chests he might give us, but he's gonna be just a stingy little bastard. So we're gonna murder him. Okay, games. Freaking out. Is my, like, hard drive running out of space? What's happening here? Seriously, I'm getting some weird lag. No, we're good on the HD space front, but I'm freaking out a little bit. Sorry about that. Getting some, like, hardcore hiccups, the likes of which I haven't really seen in this game ever, so forgive me. Don't die on me, computer. We have some very important work to do. Yeah, golden key. Nah. Okay, got rid of the mushrooms. We will check the shop again because we have a golden key available. And of course, when I can actually come in here, it's this son of a gun. Not a bad time to get that necessarily, though. Well. Disappointing. Give me a magic mush to make up for it. Still could be this way, technically. Yeah. Might wrap to the left here. And of course, we wouldn't mind, you know, our sights are set on Stan. But we wouldn't mind, you know, maybe stealing an item from Boss Rush along the way. We'll see if we can make that happen. Might need a teleport card. We used our full card on the first floor to get out of the curse room. You know, that's a enabler to steal an item from Boss Rush, but I'm not into the whole hang on to a card the entire run. Like, figured we would be likely at least to find another option to do so along the way. Yeah, we'll take a little Loki's horns. Now we'll throw another bomb down here. Looking for some mushroom action. You know, a luck up consolation prize, not bad. Thank you. Not huge, but the flies do help. I appreciate it. Oh, that was a close one. Got him. Easy fight. Synth oil is a range up. No deal. Alright, just gonna keep moving. HP's in a pretty sour spot here. We took a lot of hits, but hopefully we can make it up. Tinted rocks are definitely very valuable to us right now. A hermit card is a boss rush thievery enabler, so we'll try to hang on to that. Those guys can be a little bit troublesome as Azazel because you got to get in close to those shots, and their shots come out real quick. Tinted rocks, come on. All these rocks and not a Tinto in sight. Got that off at the last second. Alright, alright, alright. But I don't know, being a dad, it's something else, man. I wish I could describe it. I think I could have anticipated a lot of it going in, but there's a lot of things that I had no idea about. I talked about it recently on stream, and it's just crazy because being a dad is like someone just puts you on the most linear, steadily increasing exercise program of all time. You know, it's just like, you know, whatever you're doing, you know, and we're just gonna add a weight that increases by at least a few ounces every single day that you have to carry around for the rest of your life. And just when you know, the child becomes a little bit more self-sufficient, you know, at that point you're adding in cardio, you know. Chase me, daddy. Play with me, daddy. Again, daddy. Higher, faster. Again, again, again. Etc., you know. That's why every dad you've ever met loves to play the quiet game. Loves to play hide and seek, you know? It's a coping mechanism. Self-preservation. Kids are too smart, though. Kids don't fall, you know, your kids never fall for the quiet game. They know what's up. They know dad just doesn't want to move around. Do that. That'll increase our angel deal chance. I've got a Perthrow. Do I want to do anything with Perthrow? We can go to the boss fight, use Perthrow there, and then I do want to come back for the Hermit card, I think. Another little lag hiccup scaring me. Judgment. You also scare me. I was hoping you'd be a regular judgment to further bolster our Devil Deal chances, but no such luck. Okay, okay, flies, handle it, please. Thank you. Alright, this is Depths 1. So we can come back out. Very easy mistake to make sometimes, thinking you're on Depths 1 and you run in, planning to go back for something. Alright, we got our Angel Deal, which has some garbage in it. I mean, I do kind of need the HP. I knew you were going to say that. But I got Perthrow, so I'm gonna Perthrow, and that sucks. So we will take this, and then we will sneak in here, throw a bomb down, and you gotta fight. We gotta fight for our keys. So I do wish I had taken the Rosary, unfortunately, but we got through 4 Angel Deal items. I think they were all passives that we won't see again. And we got a key piece. And we'll take this. Give me a teleport card so I don't have to go back. Ah! Gotta make the walk back. That's up this way, I believe. Up again? No. Left? That was all I had. And somewhere around here, it's this room, for sure. 100%. No, it's this one. There we go. I was close. Alright, and we got 5 minutes and change. Easy. Plenty of time to make it to boss rush. And snatch an item. You know, you might argue to take Perthrow to the boss rush, but I'd much rather be able to steal an item than have to fight for it, so I feel okay about this decision. And I feel definitely okay about not fighting bosses for an iron chest. That's a magician. No, it's a moon card. Alright, we'll just pop that one. Okay. See you later. Actually, we should... well, we don't have a bomb. I want to blow him up, because I want to make sure we get our key. And now we can. Do we go into the curse room? It's an excellent question. Yeah, we do need to save a bomb. Good call. I do want to go into the curse room. I was hoping for red chests. With such luck. We're going to take a little bit of damage. Playing fast and loose with our HP. Hopefully it doesn't ruin me here. Blackheart? Ah, that would have been extremely lucky. Tempt him. Tempt him. Run. So many bad trip pills. Alright, well, we've explored an extremity here and got nothing for it. There are some skulls. We could take a flyer blowing those up, but I'd rather save to see if we get a tinted rock, you know, 48-hour energy. That's fine. More flies. Yep. Save one bomb. Steven is excellent, of course. Just an amazing item. You know, more flies. Hook me up. Okay, well. Scary. We made it. Glass cannon is bad, but I will touch it and put it back down. Check in here real quick. We will blow a couple of these guys up. Play you real quick. I'm not gonna keep going on him. It might be worth it, but the backtracking is just a little too annoying for me right now. The soul hearts are very appreciated. That actually might have just, you know, solidified the fact that we won't just up and lose this run in the near future. And similarly, I will take this and this. Do we know the pill? Yeah. I mean, we don't need the money for anything anyway. We blew up Shopkeeper already, I believe. Don't need to blow up another one. I was hoping to preserve some flies for the mom fight and actually managed to make it happen. I'm going to use one bomb. Still only going to use one bomb and we're going to fight. Now those flies did a number on Mom. Didn't quite get through with just 2 shots, but the third one got it done. We want to go fight Blue Baby. Come into the Devil Deal, but we can't take anything. It's a shame that we actually got a Devil Deal there, but it is what it is. The Mind. Syringe. Probably the Syringe so we could get spun. The Mind is really good, though. I'm going to take the Syringe. It's 2/3 spun. We'll Hermit card out. Let's pick up this card. Empress. I'm with it. Okay. Now, do I need to fight Hush as Azazel? I don't think so, right? I do? Oh, no.
Press pause.
No.
Oh, you don't?
I don't. I didn't think so.
I'm sorry.
Don't need to do it, so I probably won't. Hush is okay. I shouldn't bad talk Hush that much. Hush, I think, is better design, in my opinion, than Delirium. He just suffers from being... the fight is too long, is the problem with Hush. Like, once you have the patterns down, the fight is no longer difficult, but even if you have really good damage, the Hush fight, it just takes too long. And it's kind of a slog as a result. Delirium, I think, is actually just, like, poorly designed. Hush, I don't think so. Hush has dodgeable patterns. You know, rewards the player for learning the fight, playing well during it. Delirium has a lot of bullshit to go along with him. There's certain games recently have sort of like... I always will really enjoy Isaac, and I think Isaac sort of like blazed the trail for some of these games. But certain games I've been playing, watching, enjoying lately. Slay the Spire for one. Enter the Gungeon with their newest update is another. They just sort of are making Isaac look bad in terms of keeping up with design, particularly with DLC. You know, Isaac had an amazing start right out of the gate, and I think for me especially, a lot of the synergies and the transformations in Isaac, they sort of feel like they're phoning it in. It's there's some really great stuff. The RNG and like the percentages at which you get things in Isaac, I think, is maybe close to unparalleled. Slay the Spire is pretty close, but it's a totally different like kind of game. Tinted Rock. But yeah, just some of the... I wish there were more transformations. I wish there were more synergies that, like, sort of were like, oh, that's really cool, and that makes sense. Like, Gungeon is kind of spoiling me on that front, I feel like, because there's just things where they're like... They really put a lot of thought into, oh, what would make sense? You know? But it's different, you know, it might be even just different game philosophies. You know, I don't want to speculate, like do unfounded speculation, but I'm gonna. I think, you know, maybe the Isaac devs, maybe they have their own vision that they want to stick to, whereas, oh, nice, that's spun. Man, are we really not gonna get our second key piece here? Like, do I gotta start looking for a sacrifice room so I can make the other one happen? I don't know how much HP I have, but we'll check to see if there's a sacrifice room on this floor. I have a decent amount now. But, you know, it could be the difference between, like, having your own vision for your game and wanting to stick to it versus with the Gungeon devs, it really feels like maybe they're actually going on, like, the Gungeon subreddit, for example, and, like, mining it for the best ideas, or at least for inspiration. Like, it really feels like they're sort of, like, truly listening to their community. And not to say that Edmund and Nicholas don't listen to their community, but I think it's more of like a... we'll take that under advisement kind of listening, rather than like, let's give the people everything they want. And it's a double-edged sword, because I think there are certain recent examples. I saw it most recently in Fortnite, where when a developer really just caters to the community, or especially like certain segments of the community. In Fortnite's case, I think it was catering too much at some points to the competitive community. Actually, you know, I don't know. Fortnite's a weird case because I actually think what they did was not cater to the competitive community, and that pissed off the competitive community, but I think maybe they're right. It's weird. Multiplayer games are a very different beast because there's a whole balancing issue. You know, if a single player game is unbalanced, I'm not ruining someone else's experience, right? You know what I mean? Like, if an item is overpowered, I just steamroll the game. It's not that big of a deal. If it's too overpowered, then the game becomes no fun, right? You don't want to just, like, beat Isaac in 2 minutes every run. I mean, maybe you do. Some people like to play games like that. You know, just turn on God mode and turn your brain off and go through it. I like when those runs... The depths are dank. All right. I like when those runs come up organically. I wouldn't like just turning on like a god cheat and playing the game on easy mode every single time. But in multiplayer, it's different because you're playing against another individual. So if a weapon's overpowered, then, you know, every time little Timmy in Baltimore turns on the game, he fires up Fortnite, he gets killed by a rocket launcher, you know, rinse and repeat for 4 hours. He goes, yeah, I'm not gonna play Fortnite anymore. And that's how they lose their player base. So they have to be like kind of acutely aware of balancing issues. But I think it's still important in something like Isaac, but it's more of it's a slow bleed rather than that like do or die, like, holy crap, we need to fix this right now, plug the leak.
Where are you going?
To the sacrifice room. Okay. That's where I meant to go. Just took the wrong turn there. Thank you. Sure? All right, we need to get the key piece, please. I don't feel blessed because I only have one key piece. Please provide. We do have red heart containers, so we can keep going into the danger zone here. Ah, don't kill me. Okay. Come back. Half heart interval is actually useful because we'll have a invincibility for when the angel does appear. Gotta do it. We've done it. Okay. You know, not at all scared. What are you talking about? Be mindful of like fires. Don't walk into something and die here. Okay. You know, I mean, since we did that, I'm gonna come in here. Is that a chaos card for our Mega Titan fight? That'd be pretty nice. Ancient Recall. I think we haven't even unlocked chaos, so that's probably not correct. That could have happened. Hierophant is exactly what I'm looking for.
I think if you go on the set one more time, it could be the payout of hearts. Could be in pennies.
It could be hearts or it could be pennies. She's right. It's worth the gamble now that we have the HP to spend. Yeah. It's in between the two angels usually, right? Yeah. Ah! Why would you tell me to do that? You're the worst. Hashtag blame Casey. Get it trending if we lose this run. It's her fault. Okay. Second secret room is right here. I don't think I want... you know, I don't know if the feather's doing much for us. Doorstop is interesting. It's a little scary because I could, like, fuck something up with doorstop, but I'm still going to take it. If we go into dead ends on the cathedral or whatever, we can just back out of the room, not have to fight it. So we should keep that in mind. I like when, oh, a small rock. Glad to have that unlocked. I like when Loki's horns pops off. You know, I think we're not often using it to do, like, extra damage, but it feels like we are. You know, just leave. Get out of there. Oh. Something I don't really do very often, use, that's not really good. Doorstop, but it's pretty satisfying to see a room that sucks and just not have to even worry about it. Because you can always bomb out of rooms, but that requires a little bit of extra finagling and often gets you hit in the process.
Does doorstop work on the chest?
I think it does, yeah. which is actually really valuable because some of those rooms really suck. More batteries? No. Consumables are nice though. We had a good spot for the chest. We don't have anything that's going to give us more chests. Actually, I don't know how luck stat works on the chest. I think it might give us more chests. So we have a 5 luck stat. I mean, that's not a small number for luck. A little scary. 15 bombs means we should look for the second secret room. Really? There's a couple spots, well, one spot down here. Huh. Well, you don't say. Alright, fine. We will simply fight. Now, do I think we have a solid chance to... Oh, can't stand in the middle of the room there. That's a little scary. I don't want to walk out the door. Yeah. I normally will dodge up to the middle of the room these days. I used to always dodge to the opposite side, but a viewer pointed out that you also can dodge to the middle, and it just sort of saves time, makes the fight a little easier. Okay. I think we could beat Mega Satan. I think not having completely solved the range problem for Azazel or the health problem at this point, even though I thought both were solved much earlier, is a problem. Okay, well, we will take all of them, but I'm not happy about having Curse of the Blind. And we do want to kill Blue Baby first, so we've got a road ahead of us here. Spider Bite, Sworn Protector, Book of Secrets. So that at least shows us where the boss is. That's nice. Thunder Thighs. I'm happy to have the HP. The speed is now a little bit like less than I'd like it to be. You know what? Nah, I'm not getting hit in that room. You can't make me. Speed is a little bit lower than I'd normally like it to be, but it's not too bad. 1.3 is manageable. Anything above like 1.6 and I'm totally golden. 1.6 to 2.0. I used to feel like 2.0 speed was like a little bit too much, but no longer really the case. One thing that's very weird sometimes though is having, if you're doing like streaking and you have 2.0 speed, and then when you restart the run at 1.0, or especially if you're doing Eden and you have less than 1.0, it's very like jarring. All of a sudden you feel just incredibly slow. Okay. Alright, so we should be set up nicely to get the... You know what? If I could kill Gluttony last... Nope. I was gonna say, I already did too much damage, I thought. Yeah. It's gonna be a second Steam sale, maybe, was that? I think. Not that it matters at this point. Again, we have tons of bombs. So we should take a look for this. I think at this point you probably play this guy, because we could use all the HP we could get to try to knock out Stan. And that's exactly what we got. Okay. We got an extreme lack of items on the chest after our, you know, our initial 4, unfortunately. Yeah, I hate this. The lack of range is rather frustrating. Okay, good drive-by. Alright, once he starts moving, that's actually good for us, I think. He's easier to fight. Oh, like this. Okay, 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 settle. Just slow your roll. Dodge effectively is the most important thing. Not feeling great about Mega Satan right now, though, I'll tell you that. 2 HP. 2.5 HP. The half is actually important. But I think we gotta try to fight for some more advantages if we want it to happen. Oh, no. Couldn't resist shooting at Gluttony right off the bat there. Oh. The money is meaningless. Would like to get some health, however. Okay. Don't pick that heart up, because that's bad. But if we find another half heart, we can maybe seek that one out. That's true. Or I might just die here. Please die. Thank you. Thought about just leaving the room. Unicorn stump is not good for us. Well, half a heart and a dream. Secret room could be here. Combat? It's combat. Of course it is. A quarter. Glorious. Let's keep going. This is the easier one. I like it. I keep opening it like, what's it gonna be? And it's always blind. I'm like, what is it? Like, what is it again as I touch it? So this is a little scary because these guys are gonna pop up at some point. There's another one in here, I think, right? Or just that guy? Just that guy. Flies are nice. Empty rooms are actually not. We need stuff. Something. It's something. Oh, I'm not holding out hope though. Harlequin baby is not gonna cut it. We need like, I mean, honestly, like less than 3 or something like that would be ideal. I mean, I think we already got that, but something that fills up our whole health. Magic mush, obviously. It's not a full health pill. Can't help but notice you did not hear my plea. I'm gonna come back for that. Okay, I mean, we'll have like some HP for the fight at least. So I think this turned out to actually be the right decision to explore here. A card could be extremely helpful, like a strength card, Empress, Hierophant would obviously be huge. Devil, that works. That works, honestly. Please. Stop dodging around so much. Okay. Bombs, not good. Give me one more solid item before we go into the fight. Ooh, you know, I don't know about that one. Try something like this. Yeah. Maybe shouldn't just be in here at all, but here I am. Okay. We got hit once, and we got a coin for it. Alright. Definitely should have left. Yeah, there's 2 half hearts, so we're gonna go get those. Come on. Okay, well, hey, that's not pyromaniac, that's pyro.
Oh my god.
I'm an idiot.
Oh my god. What are you doing?
I bombed myself thinking it was gonna heal me. It's 99 bombs. I looked at it, I looked at pyro, and I was like, health healing, I'm a genius. Wait, no, there's still another way we get a little bit more HP. So I took a full heart of damage there for nothing. We blow this up. Oh, you're not even gonna give me a single heart? Alright, heart and a half. We can do this. We've got this. No questions asked. Wait, there's a soul heart down there? What are you you're lying to me. Don't lie to me, map. Don't lie to me. What is this doing here? Since when? Where did that come from?
Yelling at you for not getting soul heart.
Nah, I think they'll yell at me enough for blowing up my own face. Alright. We're gonna pop the devil card. And then we're gonna get cracking. 2.31 damage up. Feels good. Watch out for that laser that comes out of his face. It's not the laser. So get in there when you can. Important part is not these guys. The important part is this joker right here. There we go. Don't want to face those scythes. The bombs I can handle. They don't heal me, but I can handle them. Much to my surprise. Okay. Some bad damage. It's okay. Run. Can't knock those back. Run. Oh! Careful. No! Polar invincibility. Oh! I was trying to outlast with the invincibility. Alright. We unlocked Abaddon. Golden God was achieved. I don't know what that is. Golden God is maybe perfecting all the pairs of floors, because we unlocked Dank Depths on this one. So I think it might be getting like the caves, the what do they call it? Like Basement Boy, Dark Boy, all of those. I think I might be getting those done. But a little bit of progress, not a ton. Didn't get the Mega Satan Dream, unfortunately, but I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like or a comment. And if you'd like to see more Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus content and other content when it comes out on the channel, please subscribe and click the bell if you'd like notifications when new videos go live. I'm Accidental Grenade, and thank you so much.
No, I think it's requiring Golden God's when you do all that, beat all the endings.
Golden God is when I beat all the endings. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So you first time beating the chest.
All right. Fair enough.
Sorry.
For watching.